Hello, YouTubers, friends, and family. Happy to be here. This is Judy's Real Take Two. Um, so it's been a long week. It's been 1 week since I posted it, and I've been kind of excited. I'm a little bit nervous today. A little bit nervous, I think. More nervous than I was the first time. The first time I put it up, I think I was nervous, but I was nervous without a particular reason, just because it was something I was doing for the first time. This time I'm a little nervous because some of the feedback that I got. But I'm still excited. I'm still very, very excited to be here, and I know that this is what I should be doing right now. So I just wanted to start by clarifying. At least right now, I want to clarify one of the things I said. I said that I wanted you all to come on this journey with me and see how God works, and to see how blessed I could be, or see the blessings pouring in. And really, I realized that that's not the main reason. The main reason why I'm here and doing this kind of documentary, and I have decided to call it more of a documentary, because it's really just a journey on my life and what I'm going to do. And some of it I don't know yet. I don't know how it's going to look because I haven't experienced it yet. So we're taking this journey together. And I'll talk some about my past as well. But I want to clarify that it's a documentary on my journey, about my life, not about me telling you about other people's lives, unless their life directly affects my life and it's part of the conversation on that day, if that makes any sense. And I don't want to, it's not, and I'm hoping that this documentary will be of assistance to someone. I've always wanted to, and for many years I've been asking the Lord, what does He want me to do to serve Him? And I think I spoke a little bit about this last week, and I always said that my life was in service to the Lord. I want to use my life to serve the Lord, and I don't work and I don't get out and just meet and greet a lot of people on a daily basis anymore. So, but I still have to. There are still things that I need to do and to communicate with people. So, in doing that, I just was thinking about how can I serve the Lord by doing so. And there's a lot of things that I encounter on a daily basis that I wonder, okay, so how do I show this as a part of my my life? And so that's why I decided to document it, so that I could start a documentary on how to do this Christian walk and some of the things that I'll encounter along the way. And one of the things that happened very recently, the next day, as a matter of fact, after I posted, was a family member called and was kind of, I don't want to use upset, because I don't want to say what she felt or thought, but she wasn't happy with me giving her information on my channel. And she made it clear to me that does not want any information about me, especially if it has, she doesn't want any information about me that has to do with me being a Christian and my Christian walk. And so this family, that it was on my mind and on my heart for the whole week, and I even spoke to some people about it, to get some feedback. Some people who I value their opinions very much, which the minister at my church, the preacher at my church, as well as my sister and some friends. I spoke to a couple people because this family member, I used to be very close to her, and I love her dearly still. She lives a bisexual lifestyle. That's what she calls herself, so I don't want to call her something that she doesn't call herself. And she was upset about that, and she feels like I've been judgmental, and that my channel can possibly be somewhat closed-minded, one-sided view, and things like that is some of the things she used to describe it and describe me and explain who she feels like I am and being. This channel will be one-sided because it's about me. It's about me knowing you, the people that I know, and doing the right thing, doing what I think is the right thing, and you know, and having a conversation with you about that and documenting it, because the feedback that I could get and that we can share with one another could possibly help us all grow, if that makes any sense. So I'm still excited to be here. And what I wanted to do was talk a little bit today about this family member, not the family member per se, but okay, so what now? What do I do now? As a Christian, as a Christian mom, and as this person's family member who I want the relationship to continue and to grow. How do I do that? You know, the conversation we had, I didn't feel like I was doing anything to sever that relationship, but she feels differently about that. She feels like every time I mention the word Christian or Christian parent, or that I mention it too many times, and it's an insult to her, in some way. It's an insult. It's a down. It's putting her down, and I guess that that it makes it hard for us to communicate when every time I say something, it feels like a slap in her face. I get that. And I don't think that she doesn't believe that I get that. And my point is, I don't know how else to communicate. I don't want to communicate another way, because I feel like it would be somehow denouncing God. When it's real, I'm not trying to say God every second. I'm not, because I'd be using his name in vain in that case. But I would say it when it's real, so, and for me, I want, it is real. It's real, and it needs to be more real, because then during the course of the day, perhaps I wouldn't sin so much. Perhaps I wouldn't think some of the negative things that I think during the course of the day. So I'm trying to have God in my life as much as possible, because I think that it will make my walk a stronger one, and it'll help the people that I come across in my life. And maybe perhaps I'll learn that, and you'll see me learning that and presenting God in a different way. Maybe so, I hope so, because if that happens, then maybe I'll have a stronger relationship with this family member, but that's what's been going on for this week, and there's lots more to come, I'm sure, because I hope, Lord willing, I'll be here to talk about other things that come up. I have 2 daughters, and I there's lot of things that come up with them on a regular basis, and I want them to have a relationship with this family member, and they do, in fact, but it's not been as close since me and her, the 2 of us, haven't been so close, and they miss her. They love her dearly. We all do, and I think she, still loves us. She's just not happy with me right now, and I don't want that to be the demise of the relationship with my 2 girls. But the reality is, how do you keep it? I mean, because now what do I do? Do I call her and say, hey, I'm sorry I talk about God so much? I won't. I can definitely not offer her text messages and my YouTube channel. When she doesn't want it, that's fine. Absolutely, I won't, give it to, share that with her. I have to admit, honestly, there is a part of me, that almost feels like I don't have anything to say to somebody who wants me, who says to me, don't say anything about God. I don't know how I would communicate with that person because I want so much of God in my life. So I don't know what'll happen, and it makes me sad to think that that would be the end of our relationship. I just don't know, you know. And so I'm in prayer about it, and you know, over the next couple of weeks, God has the answer to everything, and I'm sure that this whole video might be, you know, annoying to her, but this is how the Lord expresses himself through me right now, I guess is the best way I know how to explain it. But I hope to take this journey with you all. And it, like I said, I'm happy to be here, and I can't wait to see what happens next week, Lord willing. I'll see you again. So thank you so much. And please subscribe, comment, and I forget what the third thing is, but I was told by a seasoned YouTuber to say that at the end of it. So I'll say it at the end of the next one, but I know the two things I'm supposed to say is please subscribe and comment, and I don't remember the third one. But see you next week, hopefully. Thank you.